Are you lacking a little bit of energy? Do you need a little bit of a boost? Or maybe you just want a tasty beverage? I got you covered. Introducing G Fuel, a sugar-free formula with loads of different flavors to choose from that'll give you a boost. These are a couple of the flavors out of the many that I really like. Now, G Fuel also has a non-caffeine line called Hydration, and these are absolute bangers containing a lot of electrolytes and vitamins. You can also get a starter kit which contains a shaker with a bunch of sachets of different flavors for you to try it so you can pick your favorites. By using code SALT, you can get 30% off on your purchase right now. Link in the description of the video. If you miss the salt, it's not my fault. What's up with you? For today's video, we're the full highest Pokemon trainer team. These are the trainers with the highest Pokemon levels in the games. There's a lot of them, and I'm going to be covering every single one of them I can on this list here. I've got 3 battles today with this team, and I really hope you enjoy. We got a really long video today, so I hope you got a snack, or you're busy doing something, or you got this on in the background, because it's going to be super fun. I thought I'd add some more content in for your entertainment. First battle here we got is against Andrew, and we got a Wartortle lead. I've got my Volcarona. I'll be explaining why every one of these Pokemon is on this team too, for your knowledge as well. So we've got Flare Blitz, Leech Life, Wild Charge, and U-Turn. I'm running a Choice Band set. We got Flame Body as the ability, which is going to kick in right away, which is quite good there. And this is actually going to be running a Max Speed, Adamant Nature, Max Attack Volcarona. It's actually got some decent physical moves, Volcarona. Then again, Larvest's attack isn't actually, too bad at all there. And then it turns into a special attack, after it evolves. So that's going to be the end of Wartortle there. I'm going to take a little bit of recall, but that is all right. Next Pokemon is going to be, it's another Wartortle. This could be a theme team, but I wonder what it is. It's going to be having a Focus Sasha. If you can guess the theme team, let me know in the comment section of the video. Now, why is Volcarona on this team? So Volcarona is Elder's Volcarona in black and white as the champion. So that's one of the highest level Pokemon trainers in the game. Now, don't get this confused with Pokemon appearing in the wild. This is Pokemon trainers, right? I have done a team of Pokemon, the highest level Pokemon that appear in the wild, but this is another topic, so just in case you get them mixed up. So we're going to have a Shell Smasher Wartortle here, which is going to smash my Volcarona right out of the battle. Next Pokemon is going to be Como. So Como is Mustard's, one of Mustard's level 80 Pokemon in the Isle of Armor, which is after the Crown Tundra. So there's actually 3 of them. I'll be including all 3 in this video. So we got this really interesting Lagging Tail set. I've got Revenge, Payback, Dragon Tail, and Counter. Ability is going to be Soundproof. And I've got Max Health and Max Attack Brave Nature. That Lagging Tail giving me that negative priority, boosting moves like Revenge and Payback. Dragon Tail and Counter, we're going to be going second anyway, so I thought I'd just pop them on there. There wasn't too many other moves I could use. Next Pokemon is going to be, it's another Wartortle. Now, it's not a full Wartortle team, all right? If you're thinking that, that's not the answer. And it's, okay, I'm not going to say anymore. I don't want to spoil it, right? For those that don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people that guessed anyway. So, the Wartortle's going to go for a Whirlpool here. Whirlpool's not going to do a lot. It actually really takes my revenge well then. So, it's definitely a Everlighted Wartortle there. Wartortle's very good with Everlight. Quite good on the, I must say, it's good on the defensive side and good on the special defensive side. Now, it is going to be throwing up a sub here so we can get the dub. I'm going to be able to break that with the Revenge there, which is nice. So at least it's on a smallish amount of health here. I don't expect my Como to live here because I am trapped in, and Whirlpool's going to be doing damage at the end of the turn. So bye-bye, Como. Pretty solid performance there. Now what I'm going to do is bring in, we got Lycanroc. Oh, wait, this is another of Mustard's Pokemon. So this is the second Pokemon of Mustard level 80. And that's in obviously the Sword and Shield Eye of Armor 2. And we're going to be going for a King's Rock Tail Slap, getting the flinch on 2, which is absurdly lucky there. I've also got Rock Blast and Fire Fang there for Steel types, or Fire Fang for Steel types, and Rock Blast for Stab. Go for another Tail Slap there, trying my luck again, and that is going to be the end of Wartortle number 3. So this is a King's Rock, as I mentioned before, Keen-Eyed Lycanroc.
Tail Slap, Rock Blast, Fire Fang, and Sword Dance, max speed, Jolly Nature, and max attack. So if you're going for flinching sets, you always want to go for max speed, right? Though getting the flinch there is sometimes a lot better than a more powerful hit. So we got a Bishop coming in, and not a lot I can actually do except for Fire Fang. It actually takes that very well, and now it's going to use Thunder Wave, interesting enough, against me. It's like, okay, I just expected it, to attack me and take Lycanroc out. Now, it's now going to go for a Torment on my Lycanroc. I went for Fire Fang again, which is, pretty interesting. And Fire Fang misses. You wouldn't read about it. So now, right, obviously I can't use the same move in a row. I can't select Fire Fang now because I'm Torment. It stops using the same move twice in a row. It's good to see Torment being used to. It's not a move you really get to see very often in action and in practice and when it actually does work. So we got a Troll set here. Thunder Wave, Torment, Guillotine. What is this? The second Guillotine is going to land on my Lycanroc and it's going to get chopped. Man, I guess that's going to be tough there for Lycanroc. So bye-bye Lycanroc. Somehow I've lost half my team already to these a couple of turtles and a troll Bishop. I'm getting shredded right now, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go for the Focus Miss here. I've got Dank Pulse, Swift, and Focus Energy. Max speed, max special attack. I've got Focus Energy, and we've got the Scope Lens, 100% crit. I thought about going for Dynamax there, but I didn't want to waste it on a Bishop. And you know what? I should have done it because, get this right, my Focus misses, but their Guillotine lands. Like, literally, only on Pit Ride channel. So that's going to be the anniversary there. This is getting desperate right now. I've only got 2 more Pokemon left. So I'm going to go into Dragonite. Also, the same thing with Urshifu. That was the 3rd Pokemon for Mustard too. So we got those Como, Lycanroc, and Urshifu. They're all for Mustard at level 80. Next is Dragonite here. We got a special set with Hurricane, Thunder, Hydro Pump, and we got that Rain Dance. You need to dance in the rain sometimes. We got the item as Damp Rock, Multiscale as the ability, max speed, and max special attack. We got Timid Nature too. So, fortunately enough there, the Bishop gets a Quick Claw, but doesn't land as an attack. I was very, very, very scared there, and Hydro Pump is going to take it out there. Got to pump it up, people. Now, we got 2 more Pokemon there. Oh, another Wartortle. You wouldn't read about it. So, I've got Thunder from Down Under, but I actually could go for Rain Dance first. Let's go for Rain Dance. I believe I'll be able to live like an Ice Beam. Now, Dragonite being on this team, Dragonite is Lance's Dragonite at level 75 in the Heart Gold Soul Silver rematch. So there you go. That's why Dragonite is on this team. Once again, too, people, if you can think of any other Pokemon that are really, really high level that weren't mentioned in this team, please do leave them in the comment section of the video there. I'm basing it on the mainline Pokemon games, right? So just bear that one in mind. Okay, now I can go for Thunder here. It's going to be 100% accurate in the rain. This is like a Skull Bash set. That's actually really, really nasty of Everlight, if it does have Everlight. Now they're going to swap out the Wartortle here, and the next Pokemon to come in, it's not going to be a Wartortle, it's going to be a Dedenne. So Dedenne is going to be able to resist the Thunder here. But I do have the option of going for Hydro Pump, which is going to be pretty powerful as well if I can land it. Now, I don't want to Dynamax Dragonite just yet in this game. I want to see if I can get use of Hydro Pump and Thunder and stuff like that. Now, the Dedenne is going to go for a Nuzzle here. I thought they may try and go for a Fairy type move, but that wasn't the case. Hydro Pump is going to land here. I'm going to fire a big beam of water right out my mouth there, and Denne's going to live somehow, and it's going to be eating a Citrus Brown. I was like, oh, it's going to be a cheek pouch set, isn't it? But it wasn't. I was like, okay, it's not a cheek pouch set. That's very good there. I'm glad it didn't show me its cheeks. So I could go for, I really have to go for a Hydro Pump here. The other moves won't be able to take it out. And now it's going to have Super Fang. So Super Fang's going to do that nice fixed damage to Dragonite. I missed out on 69 health, but it was pretty close. I'm going to go for Hydro Pump there. That is going to land, and Dedenne is going to be fainting. So all we got left now is the Wartortle. Now, my opponent hasn't Dynamaxed their Pokemon either, so I'm assuming that Wartortle is going to be the Dynamax Mon here. I almost went for Dynamax on Dragonite there, but I thought I was sort of against it because my last Pokemon could probably handle this if Dragonite does go down, but I'm a little bit scared of weakness policy, so like you never know what's going to happen here, people. We don't want to assume too much, right? Or too little. So here we go. Wartortle's going to be the Dynamax. It's popped a Max Guard there. Maybe expecting me to Dynamax or just, seeing what move I'm going to use. Obviously, I'm going to use Thunder or Electric type move, but I think they expected me to Dynamax here, to be honest. Here comes a Max Strike on my Dragonite. That actually rhymed. And Dragonite here, I actually went for Thunder from Down Under, but I'm going to get paralyzed. Oh, would have actually done amazing amounts of damage there to Wartortle. It could have even fainted it. So Wartortle now is going to go for a Max Knuckle, and that is the end of my Dragonite. So even if I Dynamax there, I could have got really, really bad luck and completely wasted it. So bye-bye Dragonite. Unfortunately, it just got very, very bad luck. Last Pokemon is going to be Blastoise. Wait, it's father versus son. Only on Pyrite channel here, people. So we got Blastoise versus Wartortle. This is the turtle battle here. So this set, it's a troll set. I've got Fissure, Rain Dance, Rest, and Smackdown. You know what? I got absolutely dominated by Guillotine earlier on, so I'm going to use Fissure on this thing. I refuse to Dynamax because I want to finish Wartortle off with the Fissure. Plus, I'll be able to get around all those nasty Skull Bash boosts. Now, this Blastoise is blue. I had this as Blue's Generation 1 starter at level 75 in Fire Red and Leaf Green rematch. So you could have, any of the starters there, Venusaur, Charizard, or Blastoise, right? So I just picked one of them at random. So Skull Bash does a fair bit of damage to me. This Blastoise is a Rain Dish leftover set, so it's got some thickness to it, right? I've got the EV spread is Max Health and Max Defense, and I also gave it Careful Nature. Didn't really matter what I gave it there. So I tried to make it like a bulky set and have some like survivability with the Rain Dish. And it also worked very well with the Dragonite on my team there, with the Rain Dance and stuff. So Blastoise is going to get some good recovery here. All I've got to do is land this Fissure, right? I know that Dynamax Fissure is going to do nothing, and Fissure is going to land, and it is going to join my Pokemon in the Shadow Realm there. And that, my friends, is the end of the very first battle there. It was a turtle versus turtle battle at the end. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for the battle, Andrew. Let's get on to battle number 2. If you're enjoying the battle so far in the video, people, please drop a like on that. Only takes a second there. It really appreciates if you could do that, and it helps you out too, because you can see those videos in your subscriptions, recommended, all those amazing cool things here. Now, next battle, this is against Marinette, and we have a Hippowdon lead. So we got a Garchomp lead here. Now, I've got to quickly swap over my team here, just so I can see what the stats are up on the screen. Okay, cool, we're good to go. So this is a Garchomp, and this is a Garchomp, excellent narration. This is Cynthia's Garchomp, level 88 on BDSP rematch after the Mount Stark. So this is stacked, and it is a draw as the highest level Pokemon a trainer has got in the game, right? And there's another Pokemon too. So this is a pretty interesting set. We've got Dragon Rush, Stomping Tantrum, quite a nasty little combination there. We've also got Iron Tail, which works well with Stomping Tantrum too, and it hits fairies. And I've also got Sandstorm, and I've got Sand Veil as the ability, and got that Smooth Rock as the item. I've got Max Speed, Max Attack, Jolly Nature, and it actually works pretty well. The only bad thing about versing Hippowdon, it's obscenely bulky, right? It's a very, Hippowdon's a great, a really, really great Pokemon, and it's got, mega bulk, access to, healing like Slack Off, and it hits very, very hard, too. Now they're going to swap the Hippowdon out, and the next Pokemon is going to be Landorus. I love versing Landorus so much. It's such an easy Pokemon to beat, right? Where you don't have an Ice move. So it's going to be dropping my attack there with the Intimidate ability, Stomping Tantrum. I don't really know if they predicted a Ground-type move there. I feel like they more swapped it in just to get the Intimidate. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Rush here. Dragon Rush still does pretty good damage. I don't get a flinch or anything like that. It's going to be able to get a U-turn off there, and that is going to be the end of my Garchomp. So that was a really, really rough matchup. But this team is definitely a very, very competitive team too. With the moveset so far. So I don't know how long we're going to last in this battle, Next Pokemon is going to be Metagross. Now, Metagross is level 79, and this is Steven's Metagross from the Oris rematch. This is a fun set. So I've got Agility, Mimic, Meteor Mash, and Size Shock. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Max Speed, Max Special Attack set, Naive Nature. So we've got that Stealth Rocks on the field from Mammothswipe. Fair enough. I've got the Air Balloon too, so it won't be able to hit me for a ground-type move right away. And I've also got the ability Light Metal. So I'm going to be going for a Meteor Mash here. I just got to get rid of this Mammothswine, and it wasn't enough there because I wasn't running max attacks. That's the only reason that Mammothswine was able to live that matchup there. It's going to be eating a Figgy Berry, and now it's going to go for an Ice-Hill Crash. I guess that's the strongest move that it has, right? So Stealth Rock, Ice-Hill Crash so far. And then I had a feeling, right? I had this feeling. I was like, I want to try and mimic Icicle Crash on Mamoswine. This would be awesome. Like, you know, imagine like Metagross with a powerful, like even like more powerful move than Ice Punch, and you know, a chance of a flinch, also a chance of a miss too, but it could be fun. So I'm gonna mimic the Icicle Crash and Icicle Crash Metagross only on Pimline's channel, just exposing myself there once again. So Mamoswine clearly doesn't have anything else to hit my Metagross. It doesn't have a ground type move, and yeah, it's got Ice Shard and Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock, and probably some other filler move right there. So no ground type move. I'm going to be going for a Meteor Mash just to finish it off here, and that is the end of Mamoswine. This is really cool too. I got a Meteor Mash boost there to make up for, you know, not running any attack EVs at all. Next Pokemon to come out is going to be the Landorus again, so I thought they may swap this in. Unfortunately, on this set, I wasn't running Clear Body either, so I was like, I just wanted to run something different. I don't want Clear Body. So we've got this Icicle Crash. It's good to go here. It's good to rock and roll. Outspeeding the Landorus here. With no attack EVs, that 4 times weakness was enough to take it out. So there you go. Metagross with Icicle Crash. You know, it's coming through, people. It's really, really coming through. Next Pokemon's going to be the Hippowdon. Wait, Hakuna Matata. This isn't a Lion King team, is it? I have to check the other names of the Pokemon. I'm not sure. I have to check them. Anyway, so we got this Metagross go for Icicle Crash on the Hippowdon again. Now, remember, I don't have any attack EVs at all, so that's why Hippowdon's living this so well. It's like an insanely bulky, defensive Pokemon too. It's going to be going for Earthquake, and that is going to be the end of Metagross. If I was running max attack there, this Metagross would have been very, very unstoppable, plus Clear Body. I think I would have got a massive sweep through this team, but still, a pretty solid performance there. Next Pokemon here is going to be the Haxorus. So this Haxorus is a Draco Meteor Focus Energy, Focus Miss, Surf set with Mold Breaker and Scope Lens. I ran one very similar in my Axu Evolution team. If you watched that one like yesterday, I believe that went up. So very similar to that. Now, for here, I could live an Earthquake, then get the Focus Energy up. Then I could go for the 100% Surf. Now, the reason why this is on this video is Iris's Haxorus. It's at level 83 in Black and White 2's Challenge Mode. So there you go. Quite a high-level Pokemon too. So taking the Earthquake and the Sandstorm damage, things are looking a little bit dicey at the moment. Hippowdon's got a lot of health left still. And, coming from Special Haxorus, it's not the most powerful move in the world. So here comes the Surf here. That actually does very, very impressive damage, considering Haxorus's bad special attack and the fact that it wasn't stabbed right. Here comes another Earthquake from Hippowdon. At least now Hippowdon is in somewhat of a range for me to fight, with one of my other Pokemon. So good performance there, Haxorus, a solid one. Hippowdon's going to get some more leftovers recovery, but it's looking pretty nasty at the moment, people. I've still got like 3 more Pokemon to even contend with here, and obviously a possible Dynamax. We're going to go into Pikachu. Obviously, Red's Pikachu here. We got Agility, Thunder, Iron Tail, and Surf. I've got this one as Max Attack, Max Special Attack, Agility, and we've got the Light Ball there. I'm actually quite similar to the movie teams I've been running. That's going to be it for the Hippowdon. Now, this is obviously, if I didn't mention, this is Red's Pikachu, level 88, the highest Pokemon a trainer has in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, drawing with Cynthia, Cynthia's Garchomp on BDSP. Next Pokemon is going to be Rhyperior. Wait, is this called, I don't know, Pumbaa or something like that? That's right, I don't know. What would Pumbaa be? No, I don't think it's nicknamed. I really don't think it's nicknamed. I think that was just named after the one of the Lion King characters. So go for Surf here. Rhyperior would have actually lived that. Well, I don't think it would have lived the Surf anyway, but it would have had a higher chance to live the Surf there. Regardless, it was still going to get one-shotted anyway in the sand. It sort of makes me feel like they want to reset the sand themselves instead of having one turn left. And then the Sand Rush Excadrill won't be as effective. So Pikachu's got to get one-shotted by Earthquake there from Excadrill. I sort of saw that one coming. I'm not running any speed. Next Pokemon is going to be Charizard here. So we got Charizard at level 80. That Stealth Rock was disgusting. I've got a Belly Drum, Flame Charge, Metal Claw, Aerial Wave set. I picked the worst 3 physical moves that Charizard could get that had the best coverage. And we got Max Speed, Max Attack, and I've also got Jolly Nature. So Flame Charge does excellent damage here. Excadrill, actually, I thought it'd go for a Rock Slide, but obviously it doesn't have Rock Slide. It's got another coverage move there. It doesn't have any other coverage moves that Charizard, so it's got I'd say it's got Sword Dance, Earthquake, Iron Head, and some other move, not a Rock type move. And Charizard was actually able to live that and take extra out, which is good. Now, Charizard is on this team because it is, where am I looking at? This is Leon's Charizard in level 80, Sword and Shield rematch after the Crown Tundra. So there you go, Leon's Charizard. Last Pokemon is going to be Swiggity Swampert, and this is going to be a Dynamax Pokemon as well. So I'm like, man, I got nothing to verse this Swampert with. There's no way I can even go. I can't even go for Belly Drum anyway because I don't have enough health. So all my moves are going to do nothing. So Charizard's just going to go for its best effort here with Aerial Ace. Yeah, that was probably the best effort I was going to be able to do here, right? Now, Swampert's going to open its big old mouth there, and it's going to be firing a laser of water at my Charizard. So, judging on the movesets they've already run there, I'd say that's going to be either Scald or Liquidation. I'm not really sure. He can run both physical and special moves there. So, bye-bye, Charizard. Now, I've got one more Pokeball left here. It's going to be my Gallade. So, Gallade is Wally's Gallade, level 81. In Oris, this is the Battle Chattu once you beat a Chatterline in Super Battle. So there you go. So this is a Carmine Stored Power Aura Sphere set here with Substitute Staff Berry. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get as many Carmines up as I can to power up Stored Power. In this situation here, if this is a physical Swampert, I'm going to get wrecked in one shot. So I need to Desperation Dynamax here just to be able to live. Now, I've got no idea what sort of like EVs this Swampert's running. I'm sure it's running bulk, like at least max health or something like that. So I'm going to need to get like a couple of boosts up here. First things first, let's go for Max Guard. That's 2 turns of Swampert's Dynamax Guard. So now I only need to like deal with the 1 turn, but it's still going to hit me very, very hard, I believe, with the Water type move. So putting that Max Mindstorm there and the Psychic Terrain on the ground, which is going to help me out. That was a crit. I was like, wow. I was like, man, that was terrible, you know. Now, the EV spread on Gallade is going to be Max Speed, Timber Nature, Max Special Attack. We've got the ability Steadfast on here too. So that's a Max Quake on my Gallade. I thought they might go for a Water type move there, but man, that's really bad because now it boosted its special defense, which is going to be bad. So at this current point in the battle, my Max Mindstorm will not take out Swampert. There's no way I'm going to be able to take it out from here. It's a physical set too, so I would have actually fainted there. There's only one more option I've got here to try and attempt to take out this Swampert, and that falls on Staffberry. Now, it also depends what Staffberry is going to give me here. So, going for the sub here, Staffberry is going to give me a boost in special attack. I was like, yes, this is amazing. So, I got that +2 in special attack. You wouldn't read about it. And Swampert is going to go for a liquidation. Obviously, that's going to break my substitute here. So, I've got +2 in special attack, and I've got the Psychic Terrain. So, I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling fairly confident. I know the Swampert does have a +1, but this should do like a fair bit of damage. The Swampert had a Soul Fest. I did like nothing, and now the Gallade is going to get one-shotted by liquidation there. I tried, people. That Swampert was so taggy. I had a little inkling after I seen the Dynamax damage that it could be Assault Vest, but it was that was a pretty impressive battle there, considering how competitive that team was. That was a no-joke team there. So, GG's. Let's go on to the next battle here, the third and final battle. This is a battle against Mr. Garchomp as well, and I wonder if you can guess what this team is. So, my first Pokemon here is going to be Haxorus, and yeah, I've used all the 12 Pokemon now. Perhaps I could have used more than that, but I felt like that list was pretty good, you know? That's like the top 12. Once again, if there is any I've actually missed out, I did obviously search those up and have a look through them. They seemed to be correct to me, but, you know, there could have been ones that maybe slipped by there. But, yeah, just let me know if I missed any up. So, Politoed is going to be the lead Pokemon here. It's going to hit me with a Icy Wind. I'm going to pop that Draco Meteor right now on Politoed. Now, Politoed's got pretty dang good special defense. You know, Haxorus' special attack is virtually terrible. So, it's still going to be that's looking like a nasty 3-hit KO. Like, I know that it's not I was going to say I need a critical hit, but it already was a critical hit. I'm going to need like a higher damage roll there. So Icy Wind's going to be a 3-hit KO on my Haxorus here. I wasn't sure whether to stay in. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for an attacking move there. They may expect me to swap out. Politoed swapped out, and Beartic come in. It's like, okay, well, I can hit Beartic with a Draco Meteor. Let's hope that it doesn't miss, right? And it doesn't miss. I was like, well, this is going to do a fair bit of damage. Beartic isn't like overly bulky, you know, and it did excellent damage there. So well over like 3/4 there with the crit. Now Beartic I know is going to have some sort of ice type move here, and it's going to slide a Ice Beam. It's a special set. That's pretty cool. And my Haxorus is going to be fainting here. So bye-bye Haxorus. Bye-bye. Oh, I quite like Beartic. It's got like a really interesting sort of design. Next Pokemon is going to be Metagross here. Metagross, I was once again, I was thinking about using Mimic again. Now, I believe this Beartic was choice specs. Because of the damage that it did to my Metagross, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and outpace this this Beartic, and I'm going to go for a Mimic and Mimic Ice Beam. So now I've got Ice Beam on this Metagross. This is pure content. Like, one battle I had Icicle Crash, and the next battle I had Ice Beam. This is crazy. Like, it's getting 2 ice moves on the Metagross. So what I'm going to do here is go for the Side Shock here, and Side Shock will be enough to take out the Beartic. I didn't want a chance going for an Ice Beam there. I didn't really want to, get hit by any more attacking moves from that thing. Next Pokemon is going to be Whiscash. When I go to the shop, people, I like to pay with cash. Sorry, that was a bad pun. So I'm going to go for Ice Beam here. I mean, it wasn't great damage, but it was alright damage there. I'm going for the Whiscash because its special defense isn't the greatest in the world, right? Now, Whiscash is going to have leftovers as well, which is going to make my time trying to feint it very, very fun field, Now, Whiscash's defensive stat is a lot better than its special defensive stat, and I don't have any attack EVs at all, right? So I've got all special EVs. And the thing about Psyshock too, Psyshock hits on the defensive, so I'm going to be going with the Ice Beam here. Plus, I was like, you know what I'm going to try and do here? I'm going to try and get a freeze axe with Ice Beam. That'll be really cool, since I've got quite a few chances to hit it, I may as well go for that too. I really like, it's like Mimic. It's a really cool move there. Now, I have done a Mimic team before where I only use Mimic. That's a very, very interesting video if you do want to check it out. Matter of fact, if anyone does check that video out and leave a comment there, I'll drop you a comment back there. I'll give you one of those little love hearts on YouTube. So, unfortunately for me, you watch this. I did a little bit of I smelled a rat as soon as I seen the rain dance get set up again, and you know what? It's a hydration Whiscash. Oh, so now I can't do anything. I mean, I could swap the Metagross out there, but what I'm going to do here is I do have a plan. I'm looking at all of the moves that this Whiscash has. It's got, like, trapping moves, right? So it's got, like, Sand Tube, it's got Whirlpool, stuff like that. And I'm thinking, well, this isn't bad for Charizard, right? I mean, I know Whirlpool might hit me reasonably hard in the rain, but I'm feeling like I might be able to set a belly drum up here. So I just decided to stay with Metagross, obviously before I got trapped in by Sand Tube, and did as much damage as I could possibly do here. So I think Whirlpool and Sand Tube kept missing at the same time, which is pretty funny too. Plus, I thought I could try and stall out that rain dance too, So Whiscash is going to get some more leftover recovery. And I'm going to feint to the Sand Tomb here, which is fine, Metagross did a pretty good job there, and it was cool getting a Mimic Ice Beam twice there, especially with 2 Ice Moves. So into Charizard now. It's time to turn this battle around, people. So Charizard's going to smack its belly there, and it's going to get a +6 in attack. Hopefully, I'm not going to get, critted by Whirlpool or some, trolling thing like that. Now, the Whiscash, of course, is going to set the rain up so it can go for rest and get its little hydration off. So the set is Rest, Rain Dance, Sand Tomb, and Whirlpool. It's not really super threatening there, but there's a lot of potential for stalling there. And the only way to get around stalling is to make them fall, right? So we're going to go for a Aero Ace here, and that is going to be enough to take out Whiscash. Finally, I got around this Pokemon. I mean, I'm just looking at the rest of my team. I don't know if I had any other... if I had Grass on a Pikachu, maybe, but I feel like this is one of the few Pokemon that would have taken it out. So in comes Armaldo. It's going to outspeed me, and Charizard is going to faint. So normally Armaldo wouldn't outspeed Charizard. Maybe that gives you a little hint what the theme team is. Next Pokemon is going to be Garchomp here. Now, Garchomp, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be able to take this out. So what I did, right, is I actually I tried to go for an Iron Tail here. Iron Tail, actually, no, I didn't. What I was going to do is I changed the Sandstorm, got rid of the rain, and then I was going to go for an Iron Tail. Now, Armaldo has gone for a Sword Dance here, so something's going to give here. I've got to take this out soon, right? So it's going to go for an X-Scissor. That does a heap of damage there. Garchomp's natural bulk just allows it to live, and I'm going to go for the Powered Up Stomping Tantrum here. Armaldo managed to live, which really, really sucks there due to its nice natural base defense, and the Garchomp is going to faint to a Rock Slide there. That was very unfortunate that I wasn't able to take Armaldo out. At least now there's no rain happening. So we're going to swap in little Pika here. I'm going to go for a Surf here. Surf on my little Pikachu. The Armaldo has got a Pasho Bro. Unfortunately for Armaldo, it's a little too late there. It would need a lot more health. Maybe something around half health. I feel like it would have lived there. So bye-bye Armaldo. It looks like it's been out in the sun too long. Very, very sunburned. Now Pikachu's going to take a little bit of extra Sandstorm damage here. Here's the Politoed. So I know they're just sending their Politoed in to set the rain up again. This is actually quite perfect. I mean, it's good, but it's bad, because now the other Pokemon will benefit from this, but at least I can finally take the frog out that is setting the rain up over and over again, and, Thunder's not going to miss in the rain either, so bye-bye, Politoed. I'm definitely not sad to see you faint there. Next Pokemon is going to be Caracosta. Oh, it's shiny too. I don't mind it shiny. It's like a darker blue. I actually, you know what? Saying as though, I think I like the original, but I think I like the original blue better than like the darkish blue. That's going to be then the Pick-a-Pee there. We're going to go into Gallade. Can Gallade do something this time? Unfortunately, I can't go for Calm Mind again. It's just like way too risky. I have to go for Dynamax Max Knuckle right now. Like, I got to make something happen here. There's still like another Pokemon left. So Gallade is going to go for Max Knuckle coming off Aura Sphere. I did actually contemplate giving it Focus Blast, but having Focus Blast on this, like, this is already like quite a bad set already, so I wanted to at least make sure I could land my fighting type move. So going for the Max Knuckle here, that did a lot of damage, that liquidation, and Caracosta is going to be fainting in one shot, so that's excellent. So it didn't have sturdy ability, so maybe that gives you another little clue there too. So bye-bye Caracosta. We've got one more Pokemon left, and it is going to be Golduck. It's like, oh man, Golduck. This is bad. Like, I hope, even a special. Like, the thing about Golduck, it can run physical and special. It's got pretty good moves as well. I reckon Golduck's quite an underrated Pokemon. I personally believe it is there, right? So Golduck is going to be the Dynamax Pokemon. It is still raining here, and Golduck is going to be able to outspeed me. It's going to go for Max Geyser. It's going to open its big yellow beak. I'm pretty sure it's yellow, or very light yellow, and Gallade is going to be fainted there. I did my best, people. Once again, a really, really cool battle. Hope you enjoyed all 3 battles today. Man, this was quite a marathon of the narration. Who stuck around for the whole thing? Let me know in the comments section. I'll give you a heart. You the MVPs. All right, people. I'll catch you tomorrow for another video. Peace out.